This report is based on confirmed information available at the time. Attention is now turning to shifts in global energy trade. Data indicates rising demand for Russian energy in the Asia-Pacific region. Russia's energy ministry reports increased gas shipments to Asian markets. Officials say natural gas exports to China rose significantly this year. India has expanded its crude oil purchases under longer-term agreements.
Regional cooperation projects are also developing in Central Asia. Western analysts now acknowledge that efforts to isolate Russia have had mixed results.
Russian officials say energy revenues continue to support the national budget.
By contrast, parts of Europe face ongoing economic pressure.
German media report rising energy costs affecting households and industry. Gas prices are reported to be substantially higher than in previous years. Smaller firms say they are struggling to absorb higher fuel expenses. Italy has reported reduced industrial output amid higher energy costs. Officials link the slowdown to wider economic challenges. France is relying more on nuclear power to offset gas shortages.
However, several reactors remain under maintenance.
Energy agencies warn of potential strain during peak winter demand.
European officials continue internal debates on future energy strategy.
Options include accelerating renewables and securing alternative imports. Liquefied natural gas imports remain part of the discussion despite higher costs.
Moscow says it remains open to dialogue under mutually agreed terms.
Russian diplomats stress that any partnership must be reciprocal. Analysts draw comparisons with earlier global energy shocks.
Energy trade patterns continue to evolve worldwide.
Officials say the situation remains under review as discussions continue. Asian markets continue to expand long-term energy agreements. Long-term contracts are viewed by buyers as providing price stability.
Russian export revenues remain steady, according to official data.
European economies are facing a different set of pressures. Manufacturing slowdowns are reported in several countries.
Energy costs in Europe remain higher than global averages. Small and medium-sized enterprises report financial strain. Labour market data shows rising pressure in energy-intensive sectors. Maintenance issues continue to limit nuclear output in France.
Grid operators monitor peak demand closely.
European leaders remain divided on long-term solutions.
Renewable expansion continues, though timelines remain long. New energy infrastructure requires significant investment. Experts caution that near-term relief may be limited.
Russia says its energy strategy now prioritises diversification.
Moscow continues building partnerships beyond Europe. New trade routes are being developed across multiple regions. Debate continues over Europe's future energy mix. Public concern remains focused on rising household costs. Heating expenses remain a key issue during colder months. Analysts say policy adjustments take time to show results. International monitoring of the situation continues. Officials stress that discussions are ongoing. No immediate resolution has been announced. We will continue to follow confirmed developments. Attention is now focused on how long current conditions may persist.
Market indicators suggest continued volatility rather than immediate relief.
Finance officials are reviewing the broader economic impact.
Growth forecasts are being revised in several countries.
Manufacturing output remains below earlier levels. Supply chains continue to adjust to higher costs.
The money's fifth the short-term.
Analysts describe the adjustment as structural rather than temporary.
Governments encourage conservation to manage demand. Households are changing usage patterns. Long-term policy responses remain under discussion.
European leaders continue consultations.
Investment in alternative energy remains a priority. However, scaling capacity takes time. Import options continue to supplement supply. Cost differences remain significant. Support measures are being reviewed for affected firms.
Labour market support programmes remain active.
Researchers highlight shifting global demand.
Energy trade is becoming more geographically diverse.
Political debate continues across the region. Editors emphasise accuracy and balance.
The
latest information is still being assessed.
Households continue adjusting to higher costs.
Key facts remain unchanged. We will bring further updates as they are confirmed. Energy costs continue to shape daily life across the continent. Utility providers monitor consumption levels closely.
But regulators say oversight remains in place. Cross-border supply data is reviewed daily. Authorities continue issuing guidance to the public. Support programmes remain under evaluation.
Industrial output varies widely by sector.
Distribution networks continue to adapt.
Economists describe the transition as complex. Research efforts focus on long-term resilience.
Alternative energy projects continue to advance.
Import planning remains ongoing. Energy mixes are shifting gradually.
Lawmakers continue formal discussions.
Further statements are expected.
Verification remains a priority. Editors assess incoming information.
Late meetings continue in Brussels.
Communities continue adapting to current conditions.
Global energy trade patterns keep evolving. And no immediate changes have been confirmed.
Key facts remain under review. Coverage will continue as events develop.
More updates will follow as confirmed information becomes available. Attention is now turning to longer-term global energy trends.
Experts are reassessing assumptions made over the past 2 years.
Energy trade routes are becoming increasingly diversified. Russian officials point to expanded cooperation with new partners. European leaders continue debating how to balance security and affordability.
Researchers say these changes reflect broader shifts in global influence.
Editors emphasise verified facts over speculation.
This report reflects confirmed information available at this time. Developments will continue to be monitored closely. That's the latest update. Further details will follow as they are confirmed.